Man, this thing turned out so good. We got it all finished up, ready to go. We're about to load it up and take it to the house and show everyone. Yeah, let me grab the key so we don't lose this while it's driving down the road. Perfect. Woo! So pull it all off one more time, spritz it up, put it down, and put some wood in it. It's gonna turn out great. Yeah, looks great. So what's going on, guys? We're back at the shop today. My dad, Jamie, and Steven are running down to the Springs to get something super cool, and I'm really excited about all that. See that when they get back. But today I'm going to start building the lines, as well as I'm going to build all the vent stuff. So I know a lot of you guys are worried about the vents being in the car, the oil being in the car, all that. Well, the vents aren't going to be inside the car. So I drilled holes in the cowl for the vents to come up into the cowl so I can get them out of the car, because I've been thinking about that too. That's not, my plan wasn't just to put the vent caps on and leave them there. I've got radiator hoses that are built with 90s from a single cam, and I'm gonna put those on the top so they'll 90 it, and then I'll put a union in there, clamp it all together, and I'm gonna run the hoses out, and we're gonna direct them with filters to the catch can. So if they ever blow out and pop off, it's into the catch pan underneath the car, and it's all contained so that it doesn't get under the tires or anything, you know, because some guys, they vent them up in the back, and that's fine, you know, way up in the air out of the back window isn't terrible. But some guys just vent it right underneath the car, and that gets a little bit of oil on the track, and there's some cleanup involved, and a lot of times it is just condensation and a little bit of moisture, but moisture's not good on the track surface. You don't want that, never ever ever. So get that taken care of, and let's get back at it. I'm excited. Lily's gonna be helping us today. We got the trailer all back to the shop now, and I'm pretty pumped up. This thing is looking sick. All right, guys, so this right here is the upper radiator hose from a Civic, little single cam. See how tiny it is? It looks like it's been separating. It's no good, but it's just a vent, so we'll be fine. It's got a sleeve on it, that's what it is. It's got to. So we're gonna stick this in here, and I think we're gonna try and do the back one first, because that seems like the smarter play. All right, so I got the first tube on the back nipple. I was thinking about spinning it so it faces the other way, so that they could run up and be kind of here, and then trying to think of where I'll go from there. This side of the cowl is the side with the vents in it, so if I were to leave the two filters inside the cowl and then just separate the cowl from the engine bay, or just separate the cowl from the inside of the car, the cowl is only connected right here, and then a hole over there. The hole over there is where the lines for the from the engine are going to come in, so it's going to go in here and then it's going to go in there. But if I run these over there and then the filters over there, then it keeps the filters away from the oil, so it's good distance for them to travel. And then the exhaust is way over there, all the heat's up there, so it is less likely for fires. And later on I can look at moving the filters down into the catch pan like I was talking about. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I got a second vent tube, a second radiator hose with the 90 from a parts car out there, and I got them both in there now. Let's see if we can get you in there. All right, so we see the one tube immediately to our left. We need a light to see the other one, but we got those tubes in there. Yes, they need the vents and extended and all that, but they're started. I know they work. I know they reach. This guy is loose, but I can tighten him up. I'm excited. This is gonna be sick. So, yeah, let's keep on going. It's almost there. All right, so it's been a long time coming. We've been waiting for this sucker right here. So I already got, that's the other side, but I already got the driver's side all on. I'm so stoked. Got the bulb in there. I need to put that in the light, but I'm gonna hop up on the stool, take this one off, make sure they're both nice, crisp and clean ones, and then that one needs buffs so they both shine so freaking pretty. Man, am I excited right now. And then we got the diamond plates from 4Piston. Package we love, man. So open this guy up for me and Mario. I think there's actually even one in here for Jamie too. So get all these out, and then I can get Mario's clutch on, and he is ready to go. All right, so these are K series. These are B. All right, so got these guys all on their both sides. So they're slightly different. This little tab right here has got kind of a different hook to it than this one, and it's a little bigger. So I had to make it a little bit lower. I drilled a little bit of a hole right below it on both sides because it's a little high, so then it bolted up right in the right spot. And it does have a slightly different angle to it. It comes back a little bit. You can kind of see that there, but you won't really notice it looking at the front. I mean, I'm the only one that's really gonna know unless you guys watch the video. So super awesome. I'm excited about that. A little different there, but clear corners, matching. Finally, so sick. Woo! So we got blinkers for both sides now. Check that off the list and keep moving forward. All right, so I ordered a hitch like 3 weeks ago, but it's still it says partially shipped and hasn't even shipped. It gave me a tracking number, but this is the one Mario got 2 years ago, 2020, when he did race week. And we're gonna figure out how to mount it up in here. So we have 3 bolt holes here and 3 bolt holes here, but we'll probably just need to use 2 of them. Possibly all 3, but I don't know if we would need to. So we're gonna figure out some plates here, and then we have some square tube over there. We're gonna build a little thing to come down and grab the hitch, and then some flat plate to bolt these 2, because it's got 2 there already, some holes, and then some holes up top there as well. So if we can figure out something down here for it to bolt to, and then something for those up top ones to bolt to here, this guy could just sit right up in there like that. Just, you know, center-ish, pretty center, right next to the tow hook. Wouldn't be a bad deal. Wouldn't be a bad deal. So Jordan's on his way here, and we'll get that all figured out. Got the trailer here, but still up in the trailer, or up in the bed. It's a decently heavy guy. All right, so we got the CRX in the air. Jordan's here now, and we're looking at mounting the hitch up. So we're gonna use the bolt holes up here on both sides right now. He's measuring to get some angles, and we just asked Rob if he's got square tube or not. We have some here, but it's a little thinner, and then we've got some. This is what we're gonna, so he's got a little plan. We're gonna bring down that tube from there on both sides to mount the top 2 right here, and then we're gonna take this piece off, and we're gonna use these holes, or one of these holes, and drill another one and use that for here, and then we're gonna run a tube down and then mount the bottom off of that, so it'll be supported up top and on the bottom by the roll cage as well as the lower frame rails.
Okay. And this one and this one. All right.
All right, so he got that all smooth. He's grinding the paint off of that one right now. I'm gonna drill this one up, and then we're gonna get these bolted up in there. All right, so we got the plates both up on there. That side's all fully on there. This one needs trimmed a little bit. Right now he's marking the length. So Rob's bringing us some square tube that's a little thicker. Stuff's pretty thin, so he's bringing us stuff that's a little thicker, but we're getting the length right now so we know how much we'll need. And then we have pretty much everything else to go from the square tube to the hitch, and then from the where the parachute goes in to the hitch as well. So it's pretty much going to be almost there. It's really close. Made sure everything's level off of the car and on the lift and everything so that we knew what we were working with. Jordan's got all his tools and everything. He's ready to rock. Kicking butt. Damn shorty.
How you
What's
guys
up?
doing?
Good. Good. Just cutting tubes.
I was gonna show off a couple trailers
Yeah.
and a few, yeah.
What do you got?
Well, for one, we're gonna start by showing off your trailer. Is this for it?
This is for the hitch. Yeah.
Oh, you're making the hit.
Yeah.
See this.
Well. So Rob brought us by some tube, and it's a little thicker than the square stock we got. We wanted to use square stock, but this will work all right. And Sean says the hitch on his 4Runner round tube, and he's towed Todd's CRX all the way across the country. I'm not gonna have nearly as much weight as that in the back of my CRX, so I'm not too worried. But we're gonna get this thing all done up. We'll gusset it and make sure it's all good. So Jordan's cutting this up, getting this thing all set up. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bigger than 1.5 inches, but it's got some strength to it, you know?
Yeah.
This is that 1 5/8 144 he was talking about. The tape measure, yeah.
Took it.
What did we do with that thing, huh?
I think you took it.
Did I really?
Yeah.
For what? I don't measure nothing.
You can order it right off the...
That's gonna go up underneath the CRX.
I think so.
That'll work great. Well, we got the tube all ready. Jordan's cleaned up the ends. We're about to weld this thing all up. Oh, I totally just left the light over there. All right, so he's welding, notching this tube right here. So go ahead and turn the sucker on and then notch it up. It's kind of a trap right now, but we'll work it out. All right.
Nice quality stuff you got going there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we'll
that
make
little bars are gonna go in there.
Put some gussets in it. Weld
Yeah.
that to it.
No, that's gonna bolt to that.
Nice.
Level and
The
welder.
level is on the ground
Yep, right here,
right
and
there. And the welder, we need to move now from over there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and tack this guy up here now. Just getting it where he wants it. Right on, man. Thank you. Appreciate the plate or the tube.
Yeah, here. Later. Have a good night.
Yeah. You as well.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna weld that to those flat plates now, and then we're gonna work on the tube that goes back to the hitch, and then the tube's gonna come down from up there. So, oh yeah. Right.
That's why I ordered one, because you were like,
All right.
Yeah. I'll show you. Just like that.
and then are you gonna like gusset off of this?
I'm gonna
this way or
gusset
something?
here to here.
And then maybe this one to this.
I could do.
We're coming from here to
I'm
here.
gonna go from. So this is gonna be welded here,
Yep.
and then I was gonna do 2 poles and then a tab on it so you can bolt it in right here.
Okay.
And this whole thing can just go
Yeah. I'd almost maybe put one here just in case like turning the side load.
right here.
Yeah. Just that little side load. Oh, I would have thought with it.
Any one of those?
Yeah, that's probably good.
Yeah, I cut those.
Yeah. That's probably totally good right there. You know what I mean? Because you don't just have the up and down load if you turn sideways.
I have to make it.
But even that's fine, because that still takes side load and up and down load.
Right. But it would be nice to have the load here.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, we can do that too.
Yeah, I'm saying do both. That's both ways. For side load on both flat faces.
Yeah, this can be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
You wanna get the light?
Look straight with the car. Go back.
Yeah?
What are you thinking?
Just looking at it.
With the car, like center of the car.
All right, we got the main frame bolted up and welded in there, and the hitch on it. We're working on gussets and stuff right now, so he's welding all that up, and then we're gonna do those top ends, and we'll bring that to you in just a sec. All right, we're looking at the gussets now. He's doing the ones that come from up there down to it, and then he just welded these all in there. And those look great. We got those in there, supporting it there. Those look great. So this next, and we're gonna do some little flat plates from those to bolt to this. So it's got support from up there, support from back there, all around tied together. It's gonna make the parachute mount stronger, as well as just the whole back of the car, because it's tying everything from the roll cage down to the bottom here. Besides, I already have that roll cage tied into the back right here, so it's just tying it all in together and making it nice and strong. It's awesome.
All right.
Next one?
Yeah. This one will have a little hook on it.
Oh, it should.
It should though. That's standard.
He gave us little hooks to put them in, but not to like put on them.
Really?
Yeah, like magnet hooks, so you magnet somewhere and then you can put them in. He gave us some of those.
Yeah.
And then Rob was just saying to cover it in like flex seal, so that, because he said, I don't know what thickness he used, I didn't ask him, but he said when he had wood, it did fall through. All right, I got this thing all mounted up there, gusseted it, bolted up, and it's ready. We're gonna come down and then bring in the trailer and see where everything sits.
It turned out so good there.
And it turns out really good.
This is
It looks great. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Awesome. Thank you guys all for tuning in. We got the bumper we got the trailer and the trailer hitch all finished up. Brad's gonna bring me some wood and Austin's gonna bring me some lights so we can get this thing all set up just like the CRX. And then we figured out the drop, we measured the drop. Jamie's gonna start looking at a hitch. Need to get the parachute back in it, but the hitch thing is all done where the mount up and everything. Super strong, super rigid. And then we just need to go ahead and get the ball and everything set up. So I'm excited. Man, it was a good day. We got the corner lights taken care of. We got the hitch taken care of, and we got breather tubes on the catch can. So the breather tubes still need to be extended and filtered, but they're in there. They're 90. They're coming this way the way I want them. I'm gonna bring them around, up and in, and it's gonna be so perfect, man. So I'm excited. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe down below. This is GoofyBuilt, and peace out.